channel. My name is Francis Ode. Today we're going to be talking on a beautiful topic, which is how to overcome perfectionism. And before we do that, if it's your first time being here, I encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button and also on the notification button. Please drop your comment on the comment section. Do like this video and tell somebody about it. Now, perfectionism is a common trait among many people, a lot of us. For a person, I'll consider myself as someone that used to be a perfectionist. And it can be a very powerful motivator to achieve great things, because most times you see people that appear as though they are perfectionists, they push people, draw people to the extreme because they want to get these things right. However, when these things are taken to the extreme, perfectionism can become a hindrance to any team, to any organization, to any person. Can be a hindrance to the progress and can even lead to a feeling of failure and inadequacy. So today we're going to be exploring and looking at the pitfalls of perfectionism, the disadvantages of perfectionism, and provide practical strategies to overcoming it and embracing progress. Now, first and foremost, it's very important that you know that you understand that perfectionism is not the same thing as striving for excellence. So somebody might think that I'm a perfectionist because why I'm a perfectionist? Because I'm striving for excellence. They are practically two different things. When you are striving for excellence, it is a healthy and admirable trait that everybody, every organization, everyone should try to imbibe. But while perfectionism is an unhealthy and unrealistic expectation. Now, it's very important you mark the word unrealistic expectation. There are expectations that are practically unrealistic. So, perfectionism believes that everything we must do must be perfect and without flaws, and that anything that is less than perfect is failure. But that is not the truth. It's not true that everything that is less than perfect is failure, because there are a lot of other things you need to consider. Like I said, it's something that can be very detrimental to our mental and emotional well-being, because everything must not be perfect. There are certain things you do, they might not be perfect, they might be few shots shy of being perfect, but that doesn't mean that you have failed. It can lead to people feeling inadequate, people feeling a sense of failure, having self-doubt, and even depression. There are a lot of people that you see, especially athletes, that you see that have gone into depression because even their coaches expected too much from them and have set even certain bars that are unrealistic and unattainable, and because these goals have been set and these people cannot achieve it, you see them fall into depression by first having self-doubt, having that sense of failure, lose their self-confidence entirely. So it can also hold us back from taking certain actions that we we plan taking, that should have helped us in achieving our goals. So when we focus on perfection, when we focus on being perfect, we are just practically focusing on the end result without looking at the process that has brought us, the step-to-step process that has brought you to getting the goal. So you're just looking at the end result. I just want to get this. But the result is very important, but that is not just all to it about success. The process, the progress you have made, the step-to-step progress is very important in your life. So how you grew from A to B to C to D to E. There is no child that starts working from the first time and just the first step and starts working excellently. So that process is also fun. That process is about growth. That process is about increase. So that little step to step that we take. So it's very important, instead of focusing on the finished product, that you focus on the small steps that you need to take to get to where you have dreamt, or you have admired, or you have hoped and believed to get to. So this will help you to stay focused on the present while you are making progress, rather than just focusing on the end result alone. So perfectionism is everything negative. So another strategy you can use in order to overcome perfectionism is to set realistic goals for yourself. Now, realistic, achievable goals. Sincerely, there are certain goals that we set for ourselves that are not realistic, they are not achievable. When our goals are unrealistic and unattainable, we are setting ourselves definitely for failure. But when you set realistic, achievable, attainable goals, we are setting ourselves for success, and we are more likely to achieve them. And definitely, when you achieve them, you have this sense of fulfillment. So another way of overcoming perfectionism is to give yourself permission to make mistakes. Now, it's very important you know it that mistakes are normal. In fact, the things failure is normal. You have not failed until you have given up. So the fact that you didn't work doesn't mean you are a failure. So mistakes are natural part of the learning process. It's very important you know that mistakes, they are natural, and they are essentially there for your personal growth. So every great person that you admire, that you respect, they've made mistakes one time, multiple times, and in fact, they keep still making mistakes, because the more you make mistakes, the more you learn how not to make that mistake, how not to get it wrong, how not to do that thing wrongly again. So when you're focused on being perfect, you're pushing yourself away from the learning curves, from the growth process, and then you are not focused on learning and on growth. So it's very important that you know that perfectionism, while it can be a very powerful tool for your growth, for achieving, when it's taken to the extreme, it's really terrible and is a negative thing that can bring about depression, that can bring about low self-esteem and a sense of ultimate failure. So overcoming perfectionism is to embrace progress, because the progress, the process, the small steps that has brought you to that place of success is as important as also the end product and the end result. So don't just look at the end product and the end result. Look at the processes that has to bring you to that place, and mistakes, they are part of it. So like I said, one more time, it's very important that you know that there is nothing wrong with making mistakes. It's part of the learning process that will have to bring you to a place of ultimate growth. So with every fiber in you, with everything in you, it's very important that you go against and attack perfectionism. It is not a sound thing, it is not a good thing that will help you grow. I know you are blessed, and I encourage you one more time. If you've not subscribed on this channel, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button, click on the notification button, drop your comment on the comment section, like this video, tell somebody about it, and I'll see you some other time. God bless you.